Mrs. Cava. Mrs. Cava, this is Alexander Carlos with the Alexander News Show. So I'm going to ask a quick question, but before I go any further, I'd like to invite you to be on my show. I will ask if I'll be fair with you. I'll go good with you. I'm not going to set you up. So CBS Miami came out with a report of the 200 bridges in Miami-Dade County. 80% of them are in bad shape. The other thing I'm going to mention is that the Port of Miami and Miami International Airport made $292 million profit. I don't know if that's anything connected with the county that can support the county right now because it's in the red, but that came out in the Miami New Times. My question to you is, and I will end it with this, how many, and maybe your budget dude here can tell, he looks like a math dude, he can figure this out. How many employees does the county have that are not under union contract? The Manny Sids, the one you hired, after, okay, have you considered a 20% reduction in the salaries to make up the deficit?
All right, give her the opportunity to answer on the
We need an audit. We need an audit.
So fire them, basically. That's
We need an audit.
All right. We got the point. Now
We
let's give
have
the
the
mayor an opportunity.
director of our port, Heidi Webb, here. There's Heidi. Heidi, if you just want to, okay, she's there. You want to see her? There she is. So the port, as I said, the seaport is just like the airport and the other departments. They're proprietary. So the funds raised at the port stay at the port. There's a lot of infrastructure projects at the port. Monies go to build things at the port. We don't just have passengers. We're the cruise capital of the world. We've got, sailings every day, but we also have a lot of cargo. So we have a lot of cargo. We need to always figure out where to put that cargo. We have to pay for cranes, a lot of infrastructure at the port. So anything that is raised at the port by law stays at the port. So it cannot be used to plug any holes in our general fund, just like the airport and the others that I mentioned. The number of employees who are union versus not union, what's the percentage, David?
I don't have the exact number off the top of my head.
But roughly.
I'll go ahead. But I would say over 80%, close to 90 would be bargaining. There's not that much.
Okay, so David is saying without the exact number, and we can check, but in the vicinity of 80 or 90% are in bargaining units. They're union employees, and of course their salaries and benefits are all part of the union negotiations. So the remaining 10%, I can tell you in my office, I have both bargaining and non-bargaining staff. We reduced my staff by 1.4 million. We've reduced, and we've also had cutbacks in my senior staff salaries, as well as we've frozen salaries, no increases for everybody in my office, as well as directors and assistant directors.